If you can reframe change as an exciting challenge, then you'll enjoy it. And if you enjoy it, you'll outperform everybody else who just sees an obstacle to endure.
Mark Agnew. Mark Agnew.
Mark Agnew.
His name is Mark Agnew. He was one of 4 explorers who took on one of the world's most dangerous expeditions.
And tell us about the polar bears, because people might not realise just how dangerous they are.
And then we heard. And I said, I think that's a polar bear. So I unzipped the front of the tent, and sure enough, perfectly silhouetted against our rain cover was the outline of a bear. Its teeth so clearly defined in the shadow, it looked like the Jurassic Park logo. So I grabbed the flag and I put it out of the door. Bang! The flare went off, the sound ripped across the silent landscape. And the bear didn't move. What change can you reframe as an exciting challenge? What uncertainty can you reframe as an exciting chance for camaraderie? What is your polar bear? But the danger wasn't over. There was more ice constantly moving in. Eileen and I grabbed onto the ice, pulled ourselves forward and slipped into the water. Now West and Jeff and their kayak had been hit as well. And if you discover what it is that intrinsically motivates you about the pursuit, then the goal will look after itself. So many of you have risen to leadership positions. You know inherently that a challenge can bring you that growth, that sense of satisfaction that you just can't get from something easy. And yet, when the challenge of change and uncertainty presents itself, we consider it a burden, something to endure. Who would like a culture of camaraderie, that deep sense of trust and excitement that you get to take on challenges? Then you better get excited about tough times, because friendship is formed when good times are shared, but camaraderie is formed when tough times are shared. We tied the kayaks around our waist, we started to walk across the ice, and after a while, we started to follow some polar bear footprints. And that might sound like a bad idea. To be fair, it would be if we caught the polar bear. But we thought the polar bear is much more experienced than us, much heavier than us. Anything we can stand on, it can stand on. It went in a very straight line and we followed it. And at one point it went on a 10-meter detour to the left and we cut across that detour. And as we did, I thought to myself, I wonder why it went over there. Maybe it smelled something, maybe it saw something. Crack! The ice gave way below me, I fell into the Arctic Ocean and just caught myself with my elbows before I disappeared. And this should have been the moment of peak humiliation. But instead, my teammate Eileen turned to me and said, "We are explorers!" And we dived into a hug, bonded by our shared misadventure. And I realized at that moment, I'd become too obsessed with the outcome. The world first, the world records, the headlines, and I'd forgotten what really mattered to me. And that was the adventure itself. And the irony was, when I let go of the outcome and fell back in love with the process, with the adventure, then the outcome actually became more likely. Because when you love to strive, you always arrive.